The 911 call came during the early hours of November 15. Dustin Pidgeon told the dispatcher he wanted to kill himself, but he didn't say how, according to prosecutors. Officers rushed to a subdivision near southwest Oklahoma City. They found the 29-year-old alone in a courtyard, a white bottle of charcoal lighter fluid in one hand, a big lighter in the other. Two officers tried to talk him down, telling him to drop the bottle and raise his hands, as shown in body camera footage from the scene. Pidgeon complied. Then a third officer, Sergeant Keith Sweeney, approached and issued commands. "I will effing shoot you. Get on the ground," he screamed, prosecutors say. One officer fired a beanbag round at Pidgeon, trying to incapacitate him. A split second later, Sweeney opened fire with his service weapon, striking Pidgeon multiple times, according to authorities. He died on the scene. On Tuesday, prosecutors charged Sweeney, of the Oklahoma City Police Department, with second-degree murder in the death of Pidgeon, whom they say was suicidal and trying to set himself on fire when he was gunned down. They also filed an alternative charge of first-degree manslaughter. District Attorney David Prater said in a news conference that Pidgeon was unarmed and posed no threat to the officers when Sweeney fired 5 rounds at him. The other 2 officers had already begun textbook de-escalation tactics when Sweeney arrived, he said, and the sergeant should have followed their lead. Sweeney should not have been yelling orders, Prater said. You don't want a third officer coming in, you don't want 3 different people giving different commands. That confuses people, especially when they're in a state of mind like Mr. Pidgeon was. The district attorney added that Sweeney had indicated in his statement on the incident that he didn't hear the beanbag shot from his fellow officer and therefore wasn't engaging in sympathetic fire when he shot Pidgeon. Sweeney, 32, was arrested and booked on Tuesday morning. It wasn't immediately clear if he had retained a defense attorney. He is a 9-year veteran of the department. The head of the city's police union urged people to suspend judgment while the case proceeds. Police officers are routinely placed in dangerous situations where they must quickly make life-or-death decisions, John George, president of the Oklahoma City Fraternal Order Police, said in a statement. We caution citizens against jumping to conclusions until the facts are fully presented. Prater, too, stressed that Sweeney was innocent until proven guilty. When investigators asked Sweeney why he had fired his service weapon, he told them he thought Pidgeon was holding a knife in his hand and felt his life was in danger, according to the district attorney. It will be a jury's decision and duty to determine exactly the truth and veracity of that statement, Prater said. In Tuesday's news conference, Prater released body camera footage from the 2 officers who responded to the scene with Sweeney. If the videos paint an accurate picture, the officers had been on the scene for less than a minute when Sweeney opened fire. The courtyard is dark as the officers get out of their cars and shine their flashlights across the grass.